The Galaxy Z Flip 4 is the latest foldable tech from Samsung, and this is before you buy the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4. Hey there, what's up and welcome back to another video on my channel. Now since the Galaxy Z Flip 4 is a foldable device, the inner screen is a bit delicate and is made up of what Samsung is calling it the ultra thin glass. The side of the phone is protected by the armored aluminium frame and are the first foldable devices that are water resistant up to 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. Now the back of this phone has this amazing looking frosted matte finish, which is my personal favorite. Just gives the phone a more professional and premium feel, and is also protected by the Gorilla Glass Victus Plus, meaning better overall drop protection for your device. Now towards the left side we have the SIM ejector tool, and towards the right side we have the volume rockers and the power button along with the fingerprint sensor. Now one thing that I have failed in trying to do is to open the phone with just one hand, and no matter how many times I've tried, but I've just ended up failing in doing so. Plus, I'm also actually scared that the phone might fall. Boy, that's gonna be one expensive bill. The Galaxy Z Flip 4 has not one, but two displays. A small cover display which is a 1.9-inch Super AMOLED 260 by 512 pixel display, and is also protected by Gorilla Glass Victus Plus, and the main display which is a 6.7-inch foldable dynamic AMOLED display with 2x 120Hz display with support of HDR10+, a peak brightness of 1200 nits and a FHD screen. But being a foldable device, you do not get a glass covered display, but rather you get an ultra thin glass which feels a little bit soft and delicate. So you have to kind of be careful while using this display, as any sharp objects will surely leave a mark on your screen. Oh, and the crease on this display, well yeah, that's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. So if you plan on making this device your daily driver, you kind of have to get used to it. The cover display has been a sweet addition in Samsung's foldable lineup. Keeping in mind that if the phone is folded, you would have to unfold every single time you get a call or a notification, leading to unnecessary wear and tear on the folding mechanism. And secondly, the cover display is not just a display that shows time, but an interactive one that provides a quick glance to what's happening in your world without getting too distracted, like checking out the weather, notifications, receiving calls, and so on. And the best part, you can customize your cover display to your mood, like changing the clock style, clock color, and also setting background images for your cover display. Now Samsung has been pushing the boundaries even further with the cover display. By double tapping on the power button, the main cameras will get activated on the cover screen, and you can swipe left or right to change camera modes from photo to video or portrait. By double tapping on the screen, you will get to see the full picture that your main camera is taking. By swiping up or down, you can shift from wide to ultra wide cameras, all without opening your phone. Hey, and if you are enjoying this video, a quick sub to the channel would really be appreciated and would go a long way towards the growth of my channel. So do remember to smash and hit that like and subscribe button. The Galaxy Z Flip 4 comes with two cameras, a 12 megapixel wide sensor which is the primary camera, and an ultra wide 12 megapixel sensor. In terms of camera quality on the Z Flip 4, pictures come out pretty good. But keeping in mind the price point of the Galaxy Z Flip 4, Samsung should have at least included a 2x optical zoom lens. Now, I'm not complaining too much. Okay, so images on the Z Flip 4 come out clear, bright, well balanced and vivid. Portrait pictures come out good, but the edges in certain scenarios, well, they look a little bit unnatural. For example, let's have a look at the dead cat on the camera. If we look closely, the edges are not in proper focus. Now, as far as night shots go, these cameras are a pro. With nightography cameras, images are bright and clear, and details are retained, like in the trees, clouds, and also the buildings in the distance. The main camera on the Z Flip 4 can shoot video up to 4K at 30 or 60 frames per second, and also has other features like super steady mode. Wait a minute, hear me out. When you use a phone like an S22 Ultra with huge camera sensors, lossless image quality zoom capabilities, best low light image capabilities, the bar is definitely raised. And then when you switch to a phone like the Z Flip 4, it feels like a major downgrade, you know. I mean, you are after all spending 90k for the Z Flip 4. And I'm not saying that Samsung should include all the camera specs of the S22 Ultra. So yeah, you get my point, right? Under the hood, we have the latest Snapdragon processor, the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, which is a 4nm processor with 8GB of RAM and 128 or 256GB of storage options. Now, the phone will perform well while carrying out day-to-day tasks. But when it comes to power and graphic intensive games like Apex Legends and BGMI, you will see frame rate drops. And to my surprise, they are actually a bit more than expected. Something that I definitely didn't expect from a phone at this price point. The 3700 mAh battery on the Galaxy Z Flip 4 is a bigger battery as compared to its predecessor, the Galaxy Z Flip 3, which was 3300 mAh, meaning more juice to last you through the day. And this is all thanks to the reduced hinge size, which is 5mm slimmer, which allows for a 12% increase in battery capacity. Now, on an average, I get a screen on time of 3.5 to 4.5 hours. Based on your usage, which is still okay. But if you are a moderate to heavy user like me, then you definitely need to carry your charger with you, because if the battery percentage is below 85% in the morning, then I am still a bit skeptical as to whether the battery would even survive till the late evening. The Samsung Galaxy foldable devices are built differently, all the way from the folding mechanism to the flexible display, making the foldable tech even a possibility. The Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4 has a super weird 22:9 aspect ratio, making the phone look actually narrower. Now, I am not saying that the Galaxy Z Flip 4 is a bad device. In fact, it is the most tech innovative device from Samsung. And I personally feel that foldable devices are more for tech enthusiasts and for people who would like to try out something new and different. The fact that you can go from a full screen size display to just half of it by folding the display, well yeah, that is dope tech. Oh, and the amount of attention the Galaxy Z Flip 4 gets, well, it's super crazy. You see, not a lot of people actually get an opportunity to experience foldable tech. So for many, it's actually fascinating. So, the Galaxy Z Flip 4 in India starts at around 89,999 rupees. But when you have a phone at this price point, you'd expect features like triple camera setup, quad HD plus display, and better gaming and battery performance. Because speaking spec wise strictly, the Galaxy Z Flip 4 has features that you would get on a phone that costs around 65 to 70k. But keeping in mind that this is not your regular Android device, the reason for such a high price tag is mainly because of the foldable tech like the display and the hinge.